Doesn't matter because him and his Snake right now are looking to make it even further in the winner's bracket now up against Kola's Roy. This is an interesting matchup because I always feel like your key to beating Snake are these huge, meaty hits. And you know who has them is Roy. It's just like, oh my gosh. You get him out there in a Cypher, you knock him out of it, and that's how you're going to score your kills against him.
To quickly update, Ksev took a 2-0 victory on Comet, the #1 player in Wisconsin, in his pool. And then after that, he took a 2-1 victory on Stroder to make it to here.
That's what it was, Stroder, okay.
That is a heck of a run for Ksev.
He's playing out of his mind then.
He's a veteran. He's been around the Michigan scene for so long. He was a Fox main in Smash 4. Yep. He's playing Snake, which was his brawl, bread and butter, way back in the day. And now he is having success on this Frostbite stage, going toe-to-toe with Kola right now.
I love seeing the brawl players that had one of those doomed characters that did not make the Smash 4, that got their character back, and they instantly find success because a lot of the Smash 4 players that joined during that period don't have that same kind of matchup knowledge and experience. So the players like Ksev, like MVD, they just come out here with such a huge advantage against a lot of different players.
That sneaky Nikita all the way high on the screen. Did you see that? That was so sneaky from Ksev, but actually Kola scouted it out the whole way and was patient on his ledge trap the entire time. Got a KO for himself.
So he got a KO for himself, but now Ksev's going to be looking for a KO because, you know, Roy's kind of hurting at 125, at least against a Snake, and up to will probably seal it out. At least, like, maybe if he gets, like, one more grenade or something, but with these frame 1 grenades, he shouldn't have too much trouble finding one more, but a quick little explosion combo there with another sneaky Nikita will set him up into the dash attack for a great KO.
Nice stuff to take out that stock. And like you said, he set that up really high over in the sky for Nikita. And now look at Ksev go. He's boxing greatly. He covered that F smash with the grenade.
Yes.
What a madman.
These are setups I've been seeing him do since Brawl. I've been playing this guy for like at least 7 years or so every time I come to Michigan. This is like all so familiar, and I love seeing him use this, and it's working because he got a little bit of like a deficit there, but he's already brought it back totally. This is, when Snake is like 40% like higher, who cares? That's even.
Yeah, as long as you're not dead, you're in it for Snake. Roy does have the kill power to absolutely kill him, but whoa! From the skies!
You doubted him for just a couple seconds too long, sir.
As long as he was alive, he could get it done, and you know what? He did. That screen on the back of Pokemon Stadium was so ambiguous about where the C4 was actually coming down from. But you know what? Kola's not out of it. Of course, he gets stock for his own troubles.
I love the setup in the dash attack. It's like one of my favorite parts about his gameplay is he sets up so many different traps, not necessarily to hit them, but to just force them around into like his own maze, making him play his own game, because as soon as you play Snake's game, Ksev wins.
Right. But now Snake has to get down from this platform. Kola actually slowing the pace of the game down a little bit. Like you said, maybe trying to avoid playing the game that Snake wants to play.
Yeah.
Like, Roy's a pretty aggressive character, but he has the speed advantage here, so he can choose to set the tempo as he likes.
Yep.
And that's going to be what could be the ticket for him in this matchup. But, oh, he's actually in a lot of trouble with this Nikita missile. Very, very low, but good recovery.
Barely misses it, though. That was so good on Kola, though, just barely getting around it. Into the back air, that's going to seal it for game 1, going to Kola.
Ksev was, again, pixels away. That Nikita missile super close from taking the stock, but Kola clutches it out as he finds a way. He kind of chased Snake over into the corner where Snake thought he maybe had a little bit more time to set up. Yeah. And then all of a sudden the pressure was there, the jab was there, and well, the rest of it writes itself.
I want to see how game 2 is going to go, because I know if Ksev starts to get it, because this is his home turf. It's going to get loud in here, and that was close. We know he can do it, but also Kola and all his fans at home know he can do it too. This is looking to be a great set.
They're definitely battling it out. There's no camping in this one. Even though Snake can be played campy,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ksev's pretty aggro right now, starting off with an immediate forward tilt just to get Roy out of my face.
Yep. Dash attack with dash attack with dash attack. That's what this guy does, and it's to his success. But Kola has something to say about that, putting on some great percent of his own, utilizing the grenades himself.
Yeah, Kola wanted to make that grenade explode into a down air combo, reset, maybe even like an up smash on that side platform. The possibilities were endless there if he had gotten that setup exactly how he would have liked. Oh, that shield is so low. Yeah, Ksev had a dash attack just to get out of there. Yes. That dash attack wasn't to hit anyone. That was to save my shield's life.
That quick burst movement without shielding or rolling.
And just leaving grenades all over the place. Again, as you mentioned, the Pokeball is hot lava.
Yes.
And that's just because Ksev's literally making it so, as explosions are all over the place.
Even with ground-based characters on the lava, there is a whole explosive right there in the center that Kola fell victim to. And Ksev, only at 54, that might as well be 0 for Snake.
Roy can rack the damage up, but as long as Ksev has this, now we said how I said how Roy can set the tempo when it's in stock parity, but now with stock deficit, Ksev can just do this whole thing where you said Snake wasn't campy, right?
He is now.
He has decided to be campy.
Yes.
He has decided that grenades are the game plan. As on Pokemon Stadium, he can really set up shop under these side platforms, and Roy has to be the one to solve this equation.
You get that lead, and Roy, I don't know if he can solve that equation right now because they both have taken about maybe like 13 or so %, but honestly, as long as Ksev keeps it even right now, that equation is in his favor, no doubt.
You never want to be trading with Snake, ever, even when you're in like stock parity.
No.
Stock disadvantage, all those trades are excellent.
But I'll tell you what, 115 right now, if Roy is going to be going for jab to back here, killing even that %, my gosh. Or if Snake had air dodge down, that's just asking for a side B kill by Roy.
Yeah, there's really nowhere to go for Ksev in that spot. And that is exactly what Kola needed here, is to get that quick KO. Now these trades are still not the greatest, but like it's better than nothing.
It's better, but not quite there yet. But he's falling to more and more grenades. The more grenades Ksev uses, the more much that he's winning.
Oh, and that Nikita is also going to cover the platform too, in case that Kola wanted to go for an aerial offensive over into the corner. But Ksev blown himself up a little bit, and actually this means that Kola does have the lead.
That's big, because also 82 is getting into that kill territory. Surprising to say that by Roy on Snake, but let's see if he can play this recovery game here. He's moving around really well, does get around it, putting in pressure, getting Ksev back over the corner. But Ksev's been pretty comfortable over there, to be honest.
Yeah, he's chilling, and that is the move. We actually haven't seen. I don't think we've seen these up tilts one time.
He hasn't.
Until just now.
What we have seen, though, are multiple jab back here, because if it isn't broke, don't fix it, or at least patch it.
Or at least patch it. No bias. No bias whatsoever. All right, there we go.
There we go.
Finds the mark.
Okay.
Well, that jab back air is so effective. It looks even more effective than it actually is as it confirms, because these characters, there are so many characters in this game who just want to put themselves in the corner. And that's exactly what Ksev's game plan was to buy a little space for how fast Roy is. And then when they put them in the corner, that means that kills even earlier than normal.
Sturm, I'm worried about this lead right now. This is looking super tough for Ksev right now. He needs to find a way to land.
He's getting battered and bruised. It's rough out here for Snake. But, oh, this could be the opportunity he needs. Okay, one big, meaty back air, but a counter.
For the first time in a set, I love bringing it out at the most unexpected times, especially when it matters now, because as soon as he gets him off of that could have sealed it. But that got his jump.
That's enough.
Oh, my gosh. He found a way to pull it. I almost thought he saved him with it, too, but he was still out of it just enough. And Kola finding a way to having his winner's bracket, like, the continuation just slipped out from that, but he still has a chance. But, oh, he was looking so comfortable there. Ksev looks calm and collected right now. I love it.
Thank you, Ksev, for illustrating my point that you should never trade with Snake.
Never.
Never.
At 80%.
Never of the time. That was insane.
Never of the time.
What a crazy comeback. It is never o'clock.
Never.
Oh, okay, so I shouldn't trade with Snake now. Got it. So to Game 3 we go, and we are sticking to it. The Pokemon Stadium 2 is do or die for both these players in winner's bracket. Ksev has the chance of making top 96 winner's side if he can clutch this
absolutely wild. Michigan's going to be popping off if he's able to do that.
For sure. Let's see if he can make it happen, where if Kola will be the he'll shut up the home crowd, so to speak.
So even though we're seeing our third game here on Pokemon Stadium, I feel like it's super even for both characters, which I really like. But I do want to see, like, could have Ksev used a different stage to, like, a little bit more of his advantage? I don't know. Or is he just that comfortable here?
Well, Snakes love this stage.
Oh, yeah.
This is. I will say it time and time again that you should never allow a Snake to gentleman to Pokemon Stadium 2 because of the way the C4 interacts on these left and right platforms.
True.
Right? It'll explode below the platform perfectly and just take up so much surface area there. But, oh, okay, Kola. Calm down with that down air. That would have blown up the Cypher, and it would have blown up Ksev's first stock. Easy peasy.
I do like that despite that, almost losing his stock.
Ooh, with the Nair 1!
It doesn't matter. He kept his composure, and he found a way to close up that stock only with 53 taken. That's super healthy.
Yeah, Kola is looking clean, and that means that this grenade game plan is maybe a little bit forced from Ksev. He has probably found some other way to generate offense here, because Kola can just kind of jump away to the side platform and just take his time.
Bring on a little bit percent here, more and more. He needs to be careful not to take too much, because if he takes maybe about 20 or more %, that could be time for Snake to start getting his kills. So 1 or 2 more grenades, that's going to be time for Ksev to start looking for that kill, as long as he doesn't get any more trades, because as we've seen, that's no good.
Dropping a C4 in center just to help him use the B reverse to sneak out of this advantage a little bit here. Oh, okay, and he re-catches the grenade. How slick was that up tilt from Ksev?
So slick. But it doesn't matter, because now Kola, or call him Diet Cola, because he's at 0% super healthy now, trying to find a way to steal out this last stock, which he's looking for that down air. Again, it's not working, but he wants it. Should he keep going for it?
Ooh, okay. That sliding forward tilt actually was ticketed for Ksev's dome. That probably would have been the stock if he got the sweet spot there, but just barely missing the spacing. Means Ksev has another lease in life in the second stock. Look how far that sent him.
Insane.
Not at the ledge.
So it was a great attempt, but what I'm worried is that he's not going for side B. I don't think he's used it once this entire set. Sturm, you know how good that move is?
Again, maybe saving it for the most important moment, just like that counter.
You're right, you're right.
Okay, and using that that mortar cannon there to just be so explosive, and that is a dead Roy, I have to think.
Oh, wow!
The air dodge saved his bacon. But now it's a dead Roy.
Yes.
And listen to that Michigan crowd. They are popping off for Ksev as he takes a stock lead, trying to make the top 96 winner's side at Frostbite.
I can hear the hype in your voice there, Sturm, but now is the time for Kola to pull all the tricks he's got, because both players here are doing everything they can to stay in this winner's bracket. It is pivotal right now.
If you were saving that double-edged dance for any reason, this would be the reason.
Yes. Now, just take his second stock with it. Who cares? You need to do something before you take too much damage. But the sliding forward tilt, not the double-edged dance, will take it.
That's such a good burst option from so far away. He started that dash walk from like the center of the Pokeball.
Yeah.
And then he just was all the way on the right side of that platform. Fantastic gameplay from Kola. Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, buddy. That's a shut up the crowd.
It
forward
is.
smash.
Shut us up for a second.
Oh, and okay, that's a trade. You're behind a little bit, and for some reason I think like Ksev took a ton of damage from that.
That back air was spaced so well on the platform right around the grenade. I swear it hit the entire platform except just the grenade, which is perfect for Cole because he got more % on Ksev. He got him in the air. Let's see if he can do anything. I was hoping for up smash right there. But the back air is going to take him all the way to winner's bracket top 96.